When the most recognizable ring in wrestling meets the biggest platform in sports media, the landscape of the industry shifts. To understand the billion-dollar chess moves happening behind the scenes of the industry, make sure you hit that subscribe button. In August 2025, WWE and Disney struck a 5-year agreement valued at $1.6 billion. Starting in 2026, every single WWE Premium Live Event, from the Royal Rumble to SummerSlam, streams exclusively in the US on ESPN platforms. This timeline charts WWE's streaming migration over the last 12 years. They started on their own isolated island with the WWE Network in 2014, eventually licensed their library to Peacock in 2021, and are now fully integrating into the ESPN direct-to-consumer platform. The first major test of this partnership kicks off this April in Nevada. WrestleMania 42 in Las Vegas serves as the primary case study for how this massive broadcast deal functions in practice. Disney is folding WWE into its entire media ecosystem, dictating a new set of rules for how the audience discovers and consumes the matches. To watch the weekend's main events, viewers now need an ESPN Unlimited plan. That subscription unlocks the new ESPN direct-to-consumer app, which acts as the exclusive home for the entire premium live event slate. ESPN is also blanketing Las Vegas with its traditional studio programming. Shows like SportsCenter and First Take are broadcasting directly from Allegiant Stadium, putting figures like Stephen A. Smith right in the middle of the WrestleMania build-up. The synergy flows both ways. For Friday night's WWE Hall of Fame ceremony, WWE talent are stepping into traditional broadcasting roles, with The Miz and Michael Cole hosting the livestream directly on the ESPN app. That ceremony features a heavy-hitting class of inductees, including mainstream crossover figures like Dennis Rodman, underscoring the cultural footprint ESPN expects to capture. By deploying their top analysts and treating the weekend with the same reverence as the Super Bowl, ESPN validates professional wrestling as a premier global sports property for the casual viewer. To maximize that casual viewership, the companies are deploying a specific tactical shift, broadcasting the very first hour of both WrestleMania nights live on traditional linear television. Night 1's opening hour airs Saturday on ESPN2. They've intentionally stacked this block with high-profile crossover stars like Logan Paul and IShowSpeed to grab audiences casually flipping through channels. Night 2 gets an even bigger platform, starting its first hour on the main ESPN network. This broadcast is designed to snag the traditional Sunday sports crowd by leading with recognizable marquee names like Brock Lesnar. This acts as a marketing funnel, drawing casual TV viewers at the top and pushing them into paying ESPN app subscribers. When the free hour ends, viewers wanting Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton or CM Punk against Roman Reigns must enter that restricted tier. It is a calculated gamble that relies on WWE's highly dedicated fan base to drive digital adoption for Disney's new streaming ecosystem. Through this single deal, TKO and Disney have effectively merged their audiences, realizing the entertainment potential of the ESPN brand. This network diagram maps out the current divided television rights for WWE programming. While premium live events are now unified under ESPN, the weekly television product is scattered, with Monday Night Raw on Netflix and Friday Night SmackDown tied to the USA Network and Peacock. To follow a storyline from Monday to Sunday, a fan's viewing pathway ping-pongs between 3 completely distinct corporate platforms. Despite that fragmentation placed on the viewer, Disney managed to secure the most lucrative piece of the pie during negotiations. Weekly television does the heavy lifting of building the narrative, but the premium live events on ESPN guarantee reliable spikes in viewership, securing WWE's position as a core asset in Disney's streaming portfolio. For decades, a standard cable package gave you access to almost everything wrestling had to offer. That reality is over. An ESPN Unlimited plan is now the mandatory requirement for entry. Every marquee event now exists behind a single paywall, creating a definitive barrier between the casual fan and the spectacle. The point of entry has shifted entirely to streaming, but the scale and prestige of the matches have never been larger. If you enjoyed this breakdown, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for continuous coverage of the sports media landscape. Thanks for watching.